it's an old line, but it still applies here. The fat lady has not sung yet. She may be warming up, but she hasn't sung yet. There's still an opportunity.
That's what I do. 56 to Mike. 56 is in there. Watch the blood. Watch the blood. Watch the blood. Watch the blood. Watch the blood.
From the gun, Jackson. They'll roll him out right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite, but in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a two-point conversion, all that extra, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Here we go. 13.
Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout. That's going to leave them with just one remaining here in this fourth quarter.
Here we go. Like 20.
Let's see what you got. Kill.
21. Go ahead, man.
Garoppolo on the draw to Coleman. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for second down. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14.
Watch the shift.
From midfield, here's Garoppolo. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up third.
Well, we're not playing 3 yards in a cloud of dust football anymore. I got to get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football. Because if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion, and both sides trying to get to the football, and you're holding your breath wondering.
Touchdown, 49ers! Kendrick Bourne, 50 yards. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This one fielded at the 5. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line.
At their own 32-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
56. Mike, 56. Right there. 56. I hope you brought your left because I'm about to
Throwing now, Jackson on first down. 12 yards the pick up there. Good for a Raven first. At this stage, this drive's got to be touchdown or bust because you need 2 of them.
And if I'm the offensive play caller, I'm not just looking at my dagger plays downfield. I'm looking at some of my specials, something that can fool them and give you a big play now.
With a sense of urgency.
No doubt.
56. Check 56.
Now Jackson on first down. He's going deep for Brown. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield.
Let's get in there.
56. Mike, 56. Right there, 56.
Here we go, D. Hey, it's just me and you. It's just me and you.
Jackson now on 2nd and 10. He's going deep for Brown. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Hollywood Marquise Brown, 56 yards, as his guys are back within a single score. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Right now clinging to a one-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays they're going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first downs. And the goal, end the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down. Mostert. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. That one a first down pickup of 8. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
Let's go.
So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off.
Wide, get wide.
White.
This is Mostert. Tackle made there by Josh Bynes. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8.
Big hit.
At the 41-yard line.
Check 99. Check 99. Check your hot read.
To throw is Garoppolo. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
Here we go.
All day, every day, any day. Check. You go tight. You got tight right there.
Check 52.
Check.
12, fellas, here we go.
Switch it. Come on, switch it. Bang.
Check.
Now Mostert. Matt Judon there to bring him down. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with 1:07 remaining.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the Ravens' 49-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
You must be getting tired of seeing me.
Watch it.
Here's Mostert. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Ravens going to use their third and final timeout as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. They'll need the 39 here for a first. This is third down.
We own them. Watch the safety creep.
Back to throw, Garoppolo. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on fourth down. Garoppolo going to go on fourth down. Got his target, Samuel. Past the 20. And all the way down to the 7-yard line. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on fourth.
I got this.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable. But do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you've still got to make sure you stay with it, do all the right things down the stretch, especially on defense. But that touchdown there, you've got to feel good about your chances.
Now Gold for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Short kick. One of the up middle take it now. And solid field position here to start as they get it out to the 40-yard line.
There's no downplaying that we all knew that this was a critical possession, and to get a return like that to start things off, that's the spark that they needed. That's the spark they were looking for.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They can't do much at this point, partner. This one is going to go down in the loss column.
You don't make up for what has happened during the game. In this sequence here, maybe you hand it off and let someone run the ball if you so choose. But otherwise, just kneel down, call it a day, and try and prepare going forward.
They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Hey, come on out here. Come get some. Come get some.
Jackson on first down. Snead's got it. And he's got this down to the 35. It's a pickup of 11 at a Baltimore first down. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch.
One last shot for Jackson. Being chased out left. And he's going to keep it here. He'll get, and now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And that will write a finish to this ball game. So the victory here for San Francisco. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and, hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all week without major adjustments, just doing them better. And that got it done in this one.